Hello, what is up, Twitch? I love it when I get the little red exclamation point telling me my mic's not working. But nope, it is. We're back. I'm the special grade sorcerer of the anime manga sphere, SSJA Cody, and today I'm joined today with the co-host of the 3 episode test, the goat of the lurking legends, the one who has consumed so much manga in the past history of the decades. It's Vexus the lurking legend. How you doing today?
What's good, y'all? Yeah, I'm ready. I'm vibing. We're getting into another series that is brand new to me, but beloved by Cody. I've heard nothing but good things from several goats that I hold their opinion very highly. Shout out to Dyer, shout out to 3 Day. I cannot wait. We're talking Reborn, y'all. Katekyo Hitman Reborn. I don't even know what Katekyo means. What is going on?
Uh, man, that's a really great question. What does Katekyo
yeah,
mean? What
I didn't
does...
want to look it up. I don't know if it's like a spoiler
I'll
or
look it
some
up.
shit. I thought you had ball knowledge, Cody.
Man, I don't have ball knowledge, but we can obtain it here together. Oh, it's like a home tutor. So it means like he's a home tutor that is a hitman, and the premise is to be
Nice.
reborn. You're gonna get understand it. I think
So
it's
is,
gonna
is
be pretty
he
self-explanatory. Um,
okay? So he's teaching him like 2+2, or he's like teaching him how to be a hitman. Like I'm assuming it's the latter, but we'll find out. We'll find out together, chat. Lock it in.
maybe a little bit of chicken, maybe a little bit of Caesar, a little bit of salad. you know,
Shit, you're so right.
shout out to Vexus with the 69 bits. We love it. We love that. Gotta shout out the six
You know
nine
how I do.
six
Walk through
nine
the door bits first.
and biddies out. uh, we open up with the volume
Bitty bitty
cover. We
bam
see
bam.
our protagonist Suna. There's nothing really too special to see. In the intro, the first cover of Jump Comics, you see the author's name, Akira. Akira, leave me alone.
Leave me alone.
um, we see a
ah.
cascade of characters. Oh man, it's really taking me back. We're really here. This is actually going to be the longest series we've ever done. Um, I don't want to spoil Vex
True.
on anything getting into this, other than I'm definitely am okay saying this is definitely my top 10 favorite manga. It was on the up and coming when I was going through the big shonen binge of I think everyone goes through after you finish. I mean, once you inevitably catch up to One Piece, once you catch up to Naruto as it was back in the day, once you caught up to the big three, then you watch Death Note, and then you go, what else is out there? And you just consume, like Sword Art Online or on High School Host Club, and you just keep consuming anime. And this was one of the big ones that I saw, and I was actually able to catch the tail end of the anime. So, uh,
Yeah, this entirely flew under my radar. Like I also had kind of like that like shonen renaissance after like I was not fully on One Piece, but I'd gotten like Alabasta, so I knew kind of like
the
the
vibe.
premise enough. But I was definitely shonen pilled like hard back in the day. And I never just literally never I think the first time I ever heard of it was when you and Dyer started gabbing about it like years ago when
I
I first met
remember
y'all. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I remember when I had a sleepover with friends and we were watching Hunter x Hunter, and one of my friends went, "Man, if you like this, you would really like Kid Yoshi." And I was like, "What is Kid Yoshi?" And I remember looking it up, and this popped up because I actually looked up Baby Mafia member anime. That's how I found it.
Wow.
And
You're
I
the
was like,
pipeline.
I remember
The
confronting him
baby
about it.
Yoshi pipeline.
I remember telling him, I was like, what the hell is Kid Yoshi? Because this is Katekyo Hitman Reborn. None of those syllables are in there except for the K. And he's like, yeah, man, I don't know why I call it Kid Yoshi. You're so right. We never went forward with it. But
That's
I,
crazy.
I'm very. I'm excited. We're going to start off. Target 1, that guy from Italy. So you can see Oda's already made his establishment in this verse too. Because it's that guy. It's Reborn. Looks like you were called by the old man again. Must be tough being popular. Going to Roma next? Venezia? Japan? What? The old man must have finally made up his mind. It looks like it's gonna be a long journey. And on the next page, we see a baby in a full three-piece suit with a pacifier around his neck, a gecko on his hat. Shout out, I know Vex loves him some lizards, and what seems to be a target on a young Japanese boy.
We're just gonna ignore the blicky.
Yeah, he's got a blicky. Yeah, he's got a blicky.
He's pieced up. That's crazy. That's a child.
It's a boss baby.
Child. I don't know.
That's a baby, dude.
Oh
That's
God.
a baby. He's got a pacifier. That is a baby.
Trying to bring the boss baby bit back. Oh my God. You're so rustage pilled. Oh my
I want
God.
you to know. I want you to know 100%. I'm not memeing. That is a baby, though. That is a baby.
Oh, look, another gun. Oh, look, it's another gun.
Another gun. On the next page, we cut to a gymnasium. We see Suna pass, and as soon as alerted of the pass, he's met face first with a basketball. And knocked to the ground.
That happened to me when I was a kid and I wore glasses. This is before I got contacts. Like, that happened to me, and I got glass in my eyelid.
Oh, that probably didn't help with, now.
For our blind listeners,
I'm blind. We can make
the blindness was a pre-existing condition, but yeah, it was just a shitty week, because it scratched up my eye.
No, yeah.
Bad. But eyes heal pretty quick, It's not like it doesn't scab over or anything like that. So it's like, yeah, they heal really quickly, actually.
Yeah.
From shit like that.
So after he gets hit in the face and then pelted to the ground, they say, "Not again. Come on, Suna. It's your fault we lost, And Suna's already apologizing. Sorry. So, can you do the cleaning? We want to play during our precious after school time. We're counting on you. You can do it. No good, Suna. Wait a minute. Tess flunked them all since he enrolled. Sports, the team that no good Suna is on always loses. And they're all like laughing and making fun of him as they walk away.
So this guy canonically has negative aura, is what
negative aura. He cannot pass school. He has no bitches. It's pretty rough luck.
That's rough, buddy.
The reason someone useless like me comes to school is because I get to see Sasagawa Kyoko. I mean, she's cute and what? Is it weird? Sheesh, this girl. That innocent smile is the best. Sorry to keep you waiting, Kyoko. Oh, Modochi-senpai. Senpai is what you call your senior in any school, job, or activity. You could tell when this came out, because they have the little asterisk in the official with what they call senpai. That's funny to me. Well, I'll be going. I don't want to intrude. Geez, Hannah. She's seen the Kendo Club's captain. There's no reason to be at school now. I'm going home. Tsunayoshi, I got a call from school. You came home in the middle of class again. What do you plan to do in the future? I don't know. I'm not saying you have to go to a good high school or college, Don't barge into my room! If you can live your entire life bored like you are right now, or live it happily, I want you to live it feeling it's great to be alive. Could you not say that in front of people? It's embarrassing. Oh my. Sukun, a home tutor is coming today. A home tutor? Yeah, there was this interesting flyer in the mailbox. We'll raise your kid to be the next leader of the next generation. Grade and subject don't matter. Reborn. Isn't it great? I've never seen a promotion like this before. It smells like a scam! It's probably a tutor from a professional business school for young men. I've wanted a teacher like this for you. Don't create your own image of him. I refuse to have a home tutor, okay? I'm not good at doing anything. I do. Anyways. So he's like saying, I'm not going to do anything because anything I ever attempt to do, I'm shit at. And then he's met with a Chiaosu, which is a combination of Chow and Osu, a Japanese hello. Goku used to say it all the time. But yeah, Chiaosu. And on the next page, we see standing on the floor at their ankle height is a baby in a suit with a suitcase. I've arrived 3 hours early, but as a service, I'll evaluate you now. Hey, whose kid are you? I'm Reborn, the home tutor. And Suna starts laughing, and his mom starts, oh, I was wondering what kind of person created that bullshit flyer. It's this baby? Oh my. So you're Suna. I am sorry. There's nothing I can learn from you. And the baby kicks Suna dead in the fucking stomach and knocks the wind out of him. And Suna's actually knocked out cold from that. Well, let's get started. This is the room, right? After some time passes, Suna comes to, and he says, what was that? And the baby's asleep. Suna grabs him and says, hey, wake up! I won't forgive you just because you're a baby! But the baby grabs Suna by the tie and starts throwing him over the shoulder like fucking Hulk did to Loki and throws Suna on his back. Ow! What is this kid? I have no openings. My true line of work is assassination. We see him open up his briefcase and he puts together a gun. My real job is to make you a mafia boss. What? A mafia boss? I was assigned by a certain man to train you to become an astounding mafia boss. Suna just pauses and says, hello? Is your head okay? The method is left up to me. Should I shoot you once? What? Hey! But not now. And we see Reborn's stomach starts to grumble, and he leaves the room. Later. Hey! What a guy. Well, there shouldn't be a next time. Mom probably learned her lesson. Suna, what about dinner? I don't want it. I'm going to eat out, so can I have some money? And about that tutor, and as he turns around, we see Reborn is at the table enjoying a meal. The contract states that Reborn-kun will live here until your grades go up. You've got to be kidding me! Actually, why are you following me? Don't you have to go to grade school? As they're walking to school, Reborn explains, assassins don't have to go to grade school. Quit the assassin act already! As Suna gets embarrassed, he notices walking from behind them is Kyoko Sasagawa, and she takes notice of the small baby walking with Suna. She gets down to greet him and says, yeah, how cute! Chaosu. Suna looks over and Kyoko starts talking to the baby. Why are you wearing a suit? Because I'm in the mafia. Wow, how cool! Sasagawa Kyoko already likes this little brat. Well, good luck. Bye-bye. Ciao, ciao. Mafia seduction. What? You have a crush on that girl, don't you, Suna?
That's crazy.
Is that any of your business? I've already mastered the art of mind reading. That's enough. Just leave me alone. And then as Suna goes to pick Reborn up by the scruff, Reborn immediately takes his hand from behind his back and he says, no! Ow, ow, ow! I give! Damn it! I can't even win against a baby! Have you told her yet? Of course not! Sasagawa Kyoko is our school's idol! I'm not even in her league! It's useless for me to even confess my feelings. Man, that loser complex is amazing, huh? Leave me alone! It's finally time. And as Suna turns around, he's met with the barrel of a gun, and Reborn says, die. And Suna, as he says, well, that's a toy, right? Go die once. Hey, stop mocking adults already. I don't even see the point in me getting killed. You'll know when you die. And then bang. And we see blood leaving Suna's head. And a narrator starts to exposition. While dying, Suna regretted. I'm going to die. I'm now parting this world. What a waste. If I had the will of the dying, I probably could have told Sasagawa Kyoko how I felt. I should have told her how I felt with a dying will. And as he starts to fall back from the shot entering his head, he screams from the top of his lungs, ah, what happened? Reborn! And all of his clothes tear off of his body, and he has a flame from where the gunshot wound happened. And on the next page, he resolves, I'm going to tell Sasagawa Kyoko how I feel with my dying will! What? Street performance? Huh? Why am I naked? Well, it doesn't matter! Where is Sasagawa Kyoko? And he runs off in a mad dash. And Reborn states, it's dying will time. We see Tsunayoshi, we see a mountain delivery driver playing Initial D while trying to take these pizzas. Looks like I'll be able to take a breather after this delivery. And Tsunayoshi coming straight into contact with him, bumps into the bike and gets hit by it. He gets hit by a moving vehicle off of a mountain. And as he's falling, he says, this won't stop me! And he lands
crazy
after getting off of a mountain, hit from a bike and off of another building. Like you can see he hits the rooftop. He lands right in front of Kyoko Sasagawa. Oh, found coincidentally. Sasagawa Kyoko, please go out with me! And she looks on, surprised, and then screams, Kia! Her boyfriend Momodachi, Moma dumbass, you bastard! And he hits Tsunayoshi away. You've got to be kidding me, you hentai! Because that means pervert in Japanese. They could have just said pervert.
Majide?
And as Suna is hit away from her boyfriend, he starts coming to the realization of what happened. He says, oh no, I just confessed my feelings. I'm a hentai at this rate. The dying will time lasts 5 minutes. After 5 minutes, you revert back to normal. Huh? And Suna sneezes and like out of his nose comes a bullet. And so I was shot in the head after all? Yes. This bullet is the dying will bullet. A person that is shot with this bullet will resurrect with a dying will after dying. What? Your dying will is based on what you are regretting when you die. I should have done it. I will do it. What if I wasn't regretting anything? I'm an assassin. I would have died? So... And then Suna comes to the realization he's standing in front of his school in his underwear. Ah, how embarrassing! What did you do? I can't walk the streets anymore, and I can't confront Sasagawa Kyoko. I had no intent of telling her either. You mean you wanted to, but couldn't, right? Shut up! After he goes to stretch Reborn's face, we see a scuffle exchanged, and Suna is left out on the floor. I'm going to sleep now. Ugh. I was fine when the bike hit me. Well, you had dying will at that time. Dying will means your body is in a state wherein all safety switches are off. So in exchange for risking your life or breaking your limits, you can harness amazing strength. I get it. That's potential strength. Of course I don't get it. I've never even heard of a dying will bullet. That's one of my favorite gags that they do is like, oh yeah, I understand. Of course I don't understand. JJK vibes for real. JJ.
Cue delirium.
Oh man, you really got me with that one. Ooh. The dying whale bullet is a specialty passed throughout the Vongola family. Vongola family? I was assigned by the Vongola family's ninth generation boss to come to Japan and raise you to become a mafia boss. His story is insane, but I did experience the dying whale bullet. Vongola the ninth is getting old and was planning on passing on the boss status to the 10th generation. But the most qualified of the 10th generation, Enrico, was shot in a feud. The young number 2, Matsumo, was drowned. The favorite child, Federico, was found reduced to bone. You don't have to keep showing them. You see, Reborn has actual little photos of the dead bodies. He's showing, yeah, that he's showing Suna of them. So the only candidate left to be the 10th is you. What? Why is it like that? The Vongola family's first boss retired early and crossed over to Japan. That is your great 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 grandfather. So you are part of the Vongola bloodline and a legitimate boss candidate. And we get a little family tree. Man, that's kind of crazy. They show you all the names right there. What are you talking about? I've never heard this. Reborn actually takes his hat off. You can see he has some wild ass baby hair. He's like a little troll doll. He's like, oh, don't worry. I'll make you into a fine mafia boss. I can't look at him. He's got a little diaper on and little suspenders.
It's just I have so many questions, but I'm just letting it ride right now. But
don't be
wild.
Don't be ridiculous. There's no way I'll ever do it. I'm going to sleep. If you interrupt my sleep, you'll die. Be careful. And we see that Reborn has set up a trip mine with grenades. Don't set traps in my house and don't sleep in my bed. Oh, what should I do if I see Sasagawa Kyoko? Here comes the pants man. Pervert, please go out with me. We heard from Mochida senpai. They say you were rejected vehemently. And we see Kyoko just staring down at the desk with a bead of sweat. They know! Whoa, you can't go home yet. Captain Mochida is waiting for you in the dojo. Off to the dojo. Wait. Things are heating up and the day's just begun. Let's watch. Mochida senpai is avenging the disrespect you were treated with yesterday. Huh? He says I won't forgive the guy who made Kyoko cry. So funny. I'm just in the same leadership class as him. I didn't cry. Now, don't be so hard on yourself. Guys belong to a guy's world. Let's go watch. There you are, hentai stalker. God may forgive a piece of shit like you, but I won't. I shall smite you. Oh no! Don't worry. It's an easy duel that even idiots like you can understand. You're a novice at kendo, so if you can get an ippon off on me, then you win. And if you can't, then I win. The prize, of course, is Sasagawa Kyoko. Prize? What a jerk. I'm the lead in this battle. No matter what happens, I won't lose to this prick. Let me go. The armor that Shindai and Sawada... The armor that Shinai... The armor and Shinai that Sawada Tsunayoshi are going to use has enough weight in it that two people can barely carry it. The judge is also one of my members. No matter what happens, he won't raise Sawada's red. But where's Sawada? He said he wanted to go to the bathroom, so I let him go. Huh? He does. He ran, huh? He does the toilet escape a lot, no doubt. God, that's soon. What? So I get a forfeit win. Kyoko is mine! Nah ha 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 ha! What a dirty senpai. I thought all senpais were smart. And we see Tsunayoshi just strolling through the hallway. That's another episode engraved in the history of my useless life. Well, it's alright. I couldn't win anyways. And we see a lasso trip him up and grab him by the ankle and pull him up. Jiaosu! Reborn! What the hell are you doing here? I'm watching to see if you're acting like a real mafia boss. It's a chore, but don't worry about it. You and I have a relationship. What do you mean a relationship? I'm just worthless, so leave me alone. Don't misunderstand. My relationship with you is as a hitman and a target. And he raises a gun to Suna's forehead again. Wait! Die! While dying, Suna regretted. I'm going to die. I'm parting with the world. What a waste. If I had the will of the dying, I probably could have beaten Mochida senpai. I'll do it. I'm going to do it. And we see from Suna's dying corpse, his dying will. No matter what, I will get Ippon. Whoa, 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 whoa! Ready! Battle! What? Whoa. Hentai? Kia! No! This is your armor. Just like that. Only an idiot would run in naked. And Mochida starts laughing at him. Did you think I would hold back on you? Eat this, you peon! And he slams the fucking sword down on Suna's head, and Suna meets it face first and breaks the sword against him. And it fucking goes to headbutt Mochida through the kendo sword. Oh.
That's kind of raw. Not gonna lie.
It's kind of raw. After Mochida falls backwards, Suna doesn't stop there and he leaps forward and pins Mochida down. Mount position? What's he gonna do? And he raises a hand up. It's a chop! He's going to hit a men! In Kendo, men means refers to the headgear and is a spot to claim a point on. Gah! And he starts hitting Mochida's head. And everyone is like in a gasp because they realize he's pulled out the tuft of hair from Mochida. I got Yakupon! Which it means 100 off because he grabbed like 100 hairs.
Crazy.
That's smart, Suna. He never specified what you had to get Ippon off, and everyone starts laughing. And he raises the hair and says, how's this? And the guy won't raise his flag, so Suna says, damn it! And he starts tearing out the rest of Mochida's hair.
Yikes.
It's scary. Is that really Suna? And he literally tears all of Mochida's hair off to the point he's bald. At Zenbupan, red. The flag was raised. Amazing! Tsunayoshi won! It was crazy, but you looked great. What a guy. It felt good to watch. I have newfound respect. I did it? I can even beat Senpai if I have dying will? Unbelievable. I'm the center of attention. Suna-kun. Kyo-chan, she's gonna be mad about yesterday. I'm sorry for getting scared and running away yesterday. My friends told me a lot that I don't know when to laugh. Oh, she thinks it was a joke. But you were incredible. Like, you're not some average guy. And Suna is shocked when he hears this, and then he thinks, is this all his doing? The things that guy says and does are crazy. But if it weren't for him, this wouldn't be possible. And we get a close-up of Reborn as he smiles at the camera and walks off. I did it, Reborn! I became friends with Kyoko-chan! Huh? Oh. oh, you're here. Hey, Reborn. And he goes to wake up Reborn, but he forgets
Oh
about the
no.
trip mine and it blows up his room. But we see Reborn has
What a goober.
contingency plans and he has a freaking rescue parachute attached to him so he doesn't wake up during the explosion. I'll never be in the mafia. Now, soon as life is placed in the passenger seat with death. And that's where the first chapter ends.
Okay, it has its charm. I like the art style. I see the gameplay loop here. I see the premise. I get like, you know what I mean? I just have so many questions. I don't know if they're gonna really answer them. So I'm just gonna riff real quick. You don't have to answer any of this. Obviously, we'll see naturally if it does throughout. But like, first of all, I need to know what's up with this gecko.
They
Like, I
that
need to see that pay off. That would be awesome. I want to know why he's a little baby. I want to. I don't know. I think like, where does the whole like Will of the Dying like reborn bullet thing come from? Like, there's just a lot from like a premise standpoint that and it's fine to do this
so
like because again it's shonen and I expect it to not just tell me everything right away, but they're kind of hand waving some of this stuff
with
just to kind of get the plot rolling, and I'm okay with that. I'm just saying that I'm curious. You know what I mean?
Reborn is one of the coolest series I think because of its amazing uh, uh execution at subversion. Because everything you've just listed that you were like, I don't think from the gameplay loop that they've presented in chapter one that like the questions that you have, you probably are like they probably won't expand on this, but I can say yes.
Well, they
Everything you
might.
listed, they
Yeah.
no, they did. They like from the game. It's crazy to think like how different the series gets 20 chapters in. Like this is it's like
Yeah. It's just without me knowing any of that and without you just going out and telling me, it's like from a first chapter perspective and from what I know of Shonen, it's like they probably will touch on some of it, but like I don't know when or how much. And so like that's just kind of where my head's at. But it did a good job of establishing, I feel like, what needed to be established in a first chapter. It was like 50 something pages, so it was like a
mhm,
pretty
it's a
big
pretty beefy.
chapter, and it accomplished a lot. Bro literally died twice basically, like which is crazy that it happened twice. But yeah, I'm curious because, and this is just a thought that I'm having, is that down the line, once it's like a interesting premise in that it's like it only helps him with this whole Will of the Dying thing so long as he continues to have regrets. But if he forms a life with no regrets, it's just a bullet. It's powerless. It does nothing for him. But at that point, I'm wondering if he himself will have become this like pinnacle version, you know, like the classic shonen protag glow up. Like, you like I've heard that the glow up is crazy here, that the
He's
Chad
like
formation
top
goes
five.
pops off. So it's like, yeah, I'm that's what I'm curious to see, is like what that looks like. You know what I mean? Is like, when will these bullets do nothing for him because he is his ideal self? And what will that look like? And it's an interesting loop for sure.
One
You know
thing
what I mean?
I really like to think about is you have to die and have regrets in this world in order for the bullets to take hold. And that's why I like to think the other people who were successor candidates couldn't become candidates is because they were shot in those moments to be tested and they couldn't have the right regret. So like Federico drowned or we found the other
They were
guy as
like
bones.
spoiled.
Yeah, like you know what I mean? Like it's spoiled or they couldn't like formulate like the right regret. Like they're like, "Oh, I'll regret to try to make more money before I die." And he's like, "Cool, now I have more money
Money.
before I die." Like it's like, you know what I mean? I think like having the right regret is like a cool thing. And then the family tree is something I was like, "Whoa." Cuz from the from the premise, you're like, it's like a little gag slice of lifey, manga, and I really like that, and just them planting the seeds so early is like, it's got a little charm to it for that older manga. Like, I like the thick lines and everything when the artist
Yeah,
grows throughout.
things that things that I'm most immediately hoping that we get answers from. And again, you don't need to answer this. It's not really me asking like to you specifically, just like rhetorically prosing to like the universe and the chat and everything from like where I'm at right now
Yeah, I love
is
hearing
like
this.
how did his mom, I mean obviously because he has a distant relative, like there's some sort of connective tissue there, but it's like how did his mom just get so on board with this so quick? um like what exactly is Reborn? Is he like, I don't, it's like he looks so different from everything else in this world that we've seen so far. It's like, is he like some like Shikigami-esque thing? Because death is like a huge theme. It was a cool bar that they said at the end. It's like life is in the passenger seat with death, and I'm like, that's cool. Like, so it's like I don't know. I'm wondering on like, I guess the origin story of Reborn and definitely that gecko, but it's like his mom was just totally fine with this. And like I'm wondering if that's like gonna be expanded upon at all. And like I haven't seen his dad yet, have I?
No,
So
not yet.
I'm curious. There's a lot that they have, I think, fairly successfully established a curiosity within me. It's charming enough to have successfully gotten me more than willing to continue on with the series, and I don't think one chapter is really enough. Like we have a 3 episode test podcast, but like we would probably argue that it's probably closer to like a 1 volume test if you were to like equate that to manga um versus anime. But
Yeah,
within the first chapter, I think they did accomplish quite a lot. So this is interesting. I'm in. You know what I mean?
yeah, and like they set up, they give you just like, they don't try to like over saturate you and everything. Like, they give you enough time with Kyoko, and they give you enough time from Suna's POV to let you know what she is to the story. They give you enough time with the mom to be all like, "Oh well, I saw a flyer in the mail, and we got a baby living with us now," and we got more than enough time to see Reborn just manhandle Suna. Like, he knocked the boy out for a couple hours. The first
Yeah, and
dump.
like he's just got Toon Force. He just pulls out like sniper rifles and like SMGs and grenades and shit. And I'm like, I wonder if that's gonna be
It'll be
and
explained.
again, no, I don't need everything to be explained, but it's like it's good that like that seed has been planted where it's like I wonder, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I love hearing that. Like, I love hearing that that seed is planted, because I'm like, oh man, it's gonna hit when it hits. But chapter 2, the mafia boss, a leader who rules a criminal organization, able to move a number of trusted members with one hand, willing to risk even his life for the family, surrounded by the respect and admiration of all, seen as a hero by the children of the slums. Oh, is that right? You're the one forcing me to read it. Read it every morning, because you are the guy who will become the 10th generation boss. Haven't I been saying no? There's no way I'm going to be a mafia boss. Don't worry. I'll take care of it on my own. And we see Reborn polishing all of his guns in the corner. I'm very, very worried. Um, and they're in Japan, so like that's kind of crazy.
That's a that's like a that's like more than the military has probably.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And we see
That's
target 2,
crazy.
dying whale bullet unusable. Oh,
Yeah, I want to just say real quick also is that like when I was doing the promo, like I had to schedule the promo post for this on YouTube, I was like, I probably can't show a gun. So I was looking for an image, and again, trying to like, I didn't think I was gonna catch any spoilers, and I didn't, to the best of my knowledge. Like, all this is still fresh to me, but I knew what this character looked like, and I knew that was like who I needed to probably put on the promo post for it to be like the most recognizable character, like for anyone on YouTube who would have seen it. Um, over on the three episode
he's
test
always
channel,
strapped.
and it's so funny because it was so difficult for me to find an image of him without a gun.
Homeboy's always strapped up. And he's all, dude, look at that lizard on his hat. He's just there.
He don't leave the house without that thing on him.
Everyone's
I
attitude
like his
towards
eyebrows
me.
too.
Oh yeah. Changed me since I beat Mochida Senpai. Some people are freaked out, but no one calls me no good Suna anymore. It's like they respect me now. Sup, Suna? It feels awkward, but I'm happy about it too. Morning. If this is the case, it wouldn't be a bad idea to get shot with the dying will bullet even more. Just kidding. Sawada! Morning. I need to ask a favor from you. The volleyball tournament's today, but we're short a regular. I want you to play. Me? You seriously looked amazing when you beat Mochida Senpai. Lend us that strength. But that was... Come on, I'm begging you. I really want to win. Oh man, what should I do? I've never played volleyball. But if I get shot with the dying will bullet, it might work. Well then, I guess I can do it. Seriously? If the hero that beat Senpai joins us, then we have nothing to fear. Hero? Alright, leave it to me. We cut forward to the middle of the school day. Suna, we're starting. Go ahead first. Knowing him, he should be in the school to keep an eye on me. Reborn! Reborn? Where has he gone? At a time like this? Wait, what's that smell? And, we see, like, an oven out of a panel of the schoolway next to a fire extinguisher is starting to smoke. And, out from this oven door, we see pop out. Yaosu! That's impossible! My bases are all over the school. When on earth did you... Moreover, shoot me with the dying will bullet. There's no time. I can shoot you, but you'll die. If you don't regret anything when you are shot with the dying will bullet, you won't revive. Does a guy like you who's gotten cocky from all the compliments have any regrets? That's right. Wait, so the dying will bullet is unusable? Want to try it out once? No, it's okay. It's really okay. Well, good luck, hero. ... What do I do? Just when they stop calling me no good Suna, if I show them my uselessness in the game, then they'll just go back to how it was before. I'll just have to go home. Hey, Suna-kun, you're playing volleyball, right? Gah! The stadium is that way. If you don't hurry, it'll start. Come on, hurry. Everyone's waiting. And Kyoko Sasagawa starts pulling Suna to the stadium. Well, I just have to end it quickly. What? Yo, the incredible ringer's here. God, making us anxious. Go, Suna. And we see they even got a banner with Suna's name on it already, like waving in the gymnasium. They're all really depending on me. And we see lurking in silhouette. So, that's the family's 10th gen. Finally, Suna. Ha 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 ha. Show us something incredible.
Yeah, something crazy.
Not good. Not good at all. I want to disappear from here. Begin! We get a immaculate volleyball shot. They hit the ball towards Suna, and Suna misses it, and it rebounds into his stomach and knocks the wind out of him. I can't do it! Suna, what are you doing? Hurry up and end. Please, don't fly over here, ball. Suna, here it comes! And we see Suna fails over and over and over again. horrid. Sucks bad. What are you doing? I can't believe it's the same guy that beat Mochida-senpai. Well, what'd you expect? I couldn't use the dying will bullet. Suna, do you even want to play? Get it together! We're playing seriously. You're holding us down. You really are no good, Suna, after all. I can't put up with this anymore. End of the first set. Can I say something? I actually twisted my leg during the duel with Mochida-senpai. It just started to hurt again. Oh, that's why you've been off. Can I go to the nurse's room? Well, we'll only have 5 people. Oh, well, yeah, go on. Success. Sorry, but I'm gonna leave. Hmm? And Suna, before leaving, looks down and he sees the injuries on all of the basketball players. Everyone's hurt. And he remembers their words. We really want to win. We're playing seriously. Hurry up and go. Sit out the rest if you have to, okay? Oh, later. What's going on? Cutting out again? He really is no good. Suna-kun. And we see Tsunayoshi is just outside having the water running on his face.
Is this regret?
Hmm?
This is what's happening, right? He's got regret now.
I think so. Reborn finds him outside splashing water on his face. Not going home? Yeah, I'm going. Later. How embarrassing. Getting cocky and simply accepting the request, and for trying to use the dying will bullet to easily do what everyone else has worked so hard to do. I'll do everything I can, and then I'll apologize to everyone after it's over. Well, as long as you understand, take this. And Reborn loads up his sniper shot, and he shoots Suna in the leg with 2 dying will bullets. I'm hit! What's wrong, Suna? It's the dying will bullet, with 2 in my legs? Huh? What? Nothing's happening. What's going on? But there's holes in my pants. What was that? Here it comes, Suna! Block! Okay, do all that I can do. And as Suna goes to jump up to block the shot, he jumps up in the air, and at a blitz of speed, he's actually jumped over the fucking net. And they got like Oda faces down on the ground, like pogging. Whoa!
Yeah. Well, they gave Kyoka like a normal like face, but then everyone else is like, it looks like they're drawn by one sensei.
Yeah, for real.
It's awesome.
Jump bullet. The dying will bullet is just a special effect of the Von Gola family's bullet when it hits your brain. The name and effect of this special bullet changes depending on the body part that it hits. When it's shot at the quadricep, it's the jump bullet. So that means there's other effects too? Yeah, as many as there are effects on the body part names. What? The hands and knees and such are all different? That's right. Amazing. Why were you hiding such an amazing thing? You only told me about the dying will bullet. Well, it seemed like you would depend on the bullet, so I didn't say anything. But you didn't depend on the bullet today. Reborn. His methods seem crazy, but he's actually thinking about me. But that's not the real reason. If I don't keep shooting, I'll get rusty. I can shoot a lot now. He looks ridiculously happy. Suna is starting to be able to tell the subtle changes in Reborn's expressions. And then we get another little drawing of
So, as many body parts as there are, is as many effects these bullets can have. Is kind of crazy.
Fingers, toes, knees, legs, quadriceps, a heart, like
imagine you get shot in the dick.
Yeah, dude. Imagine he gets shot in the balls.
You think the left one's different from the right?
Probably.
Oh
I wonder if
God.
like it's like the butt cheeks. Like the left cheek is better than the right cheek. If you just hit hole.
It's
It's
Oh no.
like a bullseye target.
That's crazy.
Oh, target 3, Gokudera Hayato. We open up on class 1A. We have a new transfer student who is studying overseas in Italy. Gokudera Hayato. Italy? Reborn's homeland. Isn't he hot? He's come back to his homeland. Girls are interested in that type. Kyoko-chan! And we see Kyoko is even looking at him with a smile. Wah! No doubt she's smiling. Damn it, that transfer student ticks me off. But as he goes to look at his face, he's actually like surprised. And we see he's met with like a scowl, a gritted teeth. What is it? Gokudera's your seat is over, Gokudera-kun. And he goes over to Suna's desk and kicks it over. What the hell? Our eyes just met.
his face. That's awesome.
Know him, Suna? No, I don't. He has to be a gangster. But that's what's good. It's numbing, not scary. Looks like we've decided on forming a fan club. Do. God, what's with that transfer student? I can't go along with that kind of behavior. And Suna bumps into some delinquents. Ouch! I might have broken a bone. Ugh! Ghetto sceners! I'm sorry! I'm really sorry! That was close. I could have been beaten to death. Your wussiness is an eyeful. You're that transfer student. I'll be leaving now. And remember, they're in like the 8th grade. He's lighting up a cigarette. He's like 14. This is like some Jotaro level shit. He takes a drag of his cigarette. If a pinprick like you becomes the 10th gen, the Von Gola family is finished. Huh? How do you know about the family? I refuse to accept it. I'm the one who's fit to be 10. What? What are you saying all of a sudden? What am I supposed to do about that? I've been watching you since the volleyball tournament, but it's a waste of time to further evaluate a weakling like you. You were watching? You're a nuisance. You die right here. And he pulls dynamite out. And he's holding dynamite in his hands. Dynamite! And he lights the end of the
He's also
dynamite with
iced
his
out.
cigarette. Oh yeah, he's got hella rings and jewelry.
This is crazy.
Yeah. He lights the dynamite, he says, later, and he drops them off at Suna's feet. Well, ah! But we see as the dynamite, as it's falling, something snips the burning fuses away from the dynamite. And Gokudera even notices it before it happens. And we see a smoking gun barrel. As Suna falls backwards from fear, Chiaosu! And sitting in the window, perched with his blicky, is Reborn. You came earlier than I expected, Gokudera Hayato. You know each other? Yeah, he's a member of the family that I called over from Italy. So this guy is in the mafia? It's my first time meeting him as well, though. So, you're the 9th gen's highly trusted assassin, Reborn. Eh? Reborn is that powerful of a person? You're not kidding about me becoming a candidate as the successor if I kill Sawada, right? What are you talking? Yep, that's right. Well, let's continue the killing. Hey, wait! Killing me? You're joking about that, right? You gotta be I'm serious. What? No way! You're betraying me, Reborn? You mean everything was a lie? That's wrong. I'm telling you to fight. What? Fight? With the transfer student? You've gotta be kidding me! I don't want to fight with the mafia! Wait! What? And Gokudera takes a bunch of fucking cigarettes out. Lights them all up so that he can light up a fuck ton of dynamite. I fucking love him.
Is this a Logia awakening? Is this Smoker's final?
Oh my god.
Crazy.
What? It's said that Gokudera Hayato is a human explosive device that conceals dynamite all over his body. His other name is Smokin' Bomb Hayato. That's even worse! You've gotta be kidding! Die! And he throws all of the dynamite out towards Suna, and it explodes in a cascade of heat and shrapnel. Suna gets away from the explosion just barely and is starting to run as fast as he can, but he's met with a dead end. He screams, "No way!" Hayato says, "This is it," and he throws a flurry of fucking dynamite at him.
Bro is a literal terrorist.
Yeah. Dude,
it's crazy.
Dude, it's like that one Tail Crew song. I'm here to dance, 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 dance. Like it's dynamite. Fight with a dying will. Reborn goes to shoot Suna in the forehead, and Suna, after being shot in the forehead, says, "Reborn! I'll put out all the fuses with my dying will! Defuse!" And he grabs the fuse with his bare hand and puts them all out, and he starts running around as fast as possible. Defuse, 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 defuse! What? Double bomb! And Gokudera lets out even more bombs. Suna, defuse, 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 defuse! Triple bomb! Defuse, 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 defuse! Shit! And as he goes to let out triple bomb, he accidentally drops one of the bombs and starts dropping all of the bombs. Kind of like when you think you can get all the groceries in at one trip.
All these bombs.
Why don't you come back when you have more rupees? He says, "Shit, this is the end of me." And Suna starts defusing all of the bombs that would have blown up and killed Hayato. Defuse, defuse, defuse! Whew! Somehow I made it. Hayato puts his hands on the ground and says, "I was mistaken. You're the one who's fit to be boss. 10th Gen, I'll follow you. Command me to do anything." What? Having the loser serve under the winner is a family rule. Actually, I didn't really have any ambitions to become 10th Gen. It's just when I heard that the 10th Gen is a Japanese guy is the same age as me, I felt like I had to test his strength. But you're so much more than I expected. For putting yourself on the line to save me, I'll place my life in your hands. That's troubling. Like, lives and such? Normal classmates will be enough, right? Absolutely not.
He's got the conqueror's eyes. That's awesome. I imagine this guy's got red hair too. Like,
it's gray.
I get that vibe.
It's gray hair.
Oh,
that's why
it's
he's
red
the
to
goat.
me.
That's crazy. It's color for our blind listener.
For our colorblind listeners.
Too afraid to refuse. What kind of situation is this? Gokudera has become your subordinate because of your strength. Good job, Suna. What are you talking about? What am I gonna do? Oh, no. These guys are cutting class. That requires some punishment. You're only allowed to cut starting your senior year. How many front teeth you have broken? Uh-oh, this is bad. Leave it to me. I'll get rid of them. Oh, hold on. Wait, Gokudera, don't use dynamite! Suna-kun has acquired his first family member. And that
is crazy.
And
I was expecting a rival, but a subordinate is like a capo. That's kind of cool. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he's like becoming he's gonna become a Bucciarati, dude. He's gonna lead La Familia.
Oh my god. If I don't get a single forget about it, this whole series, I'm telling you, it will not hit a 10 out of 10. The ceiling is at a 9.
That's crazy.
Oh man.
Target 4, Expel Crisis. And we get a updated
I like
Familia.
that they're called targets. instead of chapters because it's like a Hitman theme. It's like the
Yeah.
mark, you know?
Hell yeah.
It's flavor. Flavor.
Good smell. Flavor. Kawada. Yes. Ah, man. I'm gonna butcher it. Kurihara. Yeah, I guess. This is horrible. This science test is coming back. Kondo. Yes. I didn't know squat, and the teacher happens to be Nezu. Sawada. Yes. This is hypothetically speaking, but let's just say there's a sole student that scores in the 20-point range and painfully lowers the class average. According to me, who's come through an elite course, that kind of person will just be baggage and a burden on the education-conscious society. He means, is there a reason for that kind of trash to live? Ah! Dog, he just literally said, "You're not even smart enough to be here. What are you doing?" That's crazy.
He said, "You're dragging us all down."
He's still no good. Suna. Next, Suzuki. Damn it, Nezu really is an asshole. Just because he graduated from Tokyo University, he picks on guys who can't get good grades. And we see entering the classroom is Gokudera-kun. Hey, you're late. What are you doing coming into class at this time? Ah? And he activates his Conqueror's hockey and makes the teacher shudder. Man, is he scary. Word is he beats down the senpais. I don't know him. I don't know him. He's coming. Good morning, 10th Gen! Huh, what's going on? When did they become friends? No, wait. Suna probably became Gokudera's bitch. No, you've got it wrong. I've already marked for my bad grades. It'll become worse if I know a gangster too. This is just hypothetically speaking, but let's just say there's a student who carelessly comes to class late. Without question, he hangs out with loser trash because, like people gravitate towards each other. Old man. Huh? I will forgive any insults towards the 10th Gen Sawada-san! And he picks the teacher up by the scruff and tie and puts him out against the wall. Don't drop my name! I said it was hypothetically speaking. Yo! And he's looking right at Suna with a smile.
He's such a Reddit user. Oh my god. Teachers, that is insane.
I said hypothetically.
Hypothetically speaking, like that's crazy. That's actually insane.
Don't look this way, I'm not involved. 10th Gen, should I drop this guy? Just leave me alone now. You guys are expelled. Calm down, Nezuko. How could I stand calm? I was physically assaulted. Sawada and company should be immediately expelled with this joint responsibility. Why also me? But just to expel them now might be hasty, and so giving them a probational period would be fine. Huh? Principal, if I recall, there was a 15-year-old time capsule buried around the playground that couldn't be found in, and you were going to have professionals dig it up. Yeah. What about that? Let's have these guys do it. If they can dig up the 15-year-old time capsule by today, then this whole issue won't be forgiven. But if they can't, expelled immediately. That's outrageous! 26 points on the science test. That's nothing. Suspension is also nothing. I can get to rest from school. But expelled is different. I won't be able to see Kyoko-chan. I don't want to be expelled. If you don't want to get expelled that badly, then why are you going home without digging up the time capsule, loser? Reborn, right? And we look onward and we see Reborn is in like an intercon system and he's super tiny. What the hell? You're small! What the hell happened? And we see out of his mouth shoot something. And it hits Suna in the eyeball. And he says, "What? My eye!"
That's crazy.
And it turns into the lizard. This is Leon, my form memorizing chameleon. You probably didn't notice because he hid his presence, but he was on my head the whole time. I did notice!
I've been here the
Whole
whole time. Leon's the goat.
Yes, we love Leon. It's a form memorizing chameleon. 10th gen. This voice is always troublesome. Over here, and we see stuffed in the small little cabinet is also Gokudera-kun. Over here, you're in there too? Reborn-san was instructing me on the basics of killing. It even seems to be pretty comfortable. More importantly, I'm very sorry. Things turned out like this without me even knowing. You didn't want to be expelled that badly. Since things are like this, let's dig up the time capsule at any cost. I have a good idea in mind. Just leave it to me. Gokudera-kun is always causing trouble. In situations like this, it might be reliable. If we blow up the ground, it'll be fast. This is your share.
Your share is crazy. Who's this plug? Where's he getting this from? Like,
he be rolling his own. It's cool.
That's crazy.
No, dynamite isn't good. Well, I'll see you there. Wait, I don't want it. Don't make things worse. It's no good, Gokudera-kun. Huh? Man, you are messed up, Nezu. Telling them to dig up a time capsule that isn't even buried. The principal is who's messed up. He forgets that 15 years ago there happened to be no time capsule buried. Huh? What the? Those bastards are expelled no matter what. Well, if they ever were to break the playground in half, I might. If they were to ever break the playground in half, I might rethink it. No way! And we see a huge explosion happening from the freaking courtroom. Or the playground. Courtyard. Courtroom. What am I saying?
Objection.
Overruled. What? The playground is exploding. What is that? That guy is really doing it. It's over. There's no time capsule either, so we're expelled for sure. It's goodbye to Kyoko-chan. Gokudera doesn't think so. There must be a way to not get expelled. Reborn! Reborn! And after Suna is shot in the head, split the playground with a dying will! I was waiting, 10th gen. Locate the grounds, weakness. And Suna takes out Leon, and Leon turns into a pair of dowsing rods.
What the
Awesome! Leon can morph into anything he has seen before his own size. It's here! Fault discovered! Break here! And Suna takes his punch and he goes to punch it, and before punching it, we see several different bullets load into Suna's arm. Shoulder, elbow, arm 3-hit combo is the Megaton Punch bullet. Direct shot to the spinal cord is the heat-resistant skin bullet. I'm going too! And Gokudera lets out a cascade of explosions with Suna's punch behind him. They set off an earthquake. That's Gokudera and Sawada. What are you doing on the playground? Looks like you decided to be expelled immediately. Huh? And they pull out papers from 15 years ago. The 15-year-old time capsule didn't show up, but a 40-year-old time capsule came up instead. And why are the tests of an elite course guy like you in the time capsule of our ordinary middle school? And these scores, and we see the 2 and the 6, which are even worse than Suna's 26. Theming. That's
2-6.
2-6. Nezu Dochihiro, terminated for fraudulent education background. Actually an F grade college graduate. Okay, thank you. Wow, I'm relieved we didn't get expelled. Oh, come on, 10th gen. Were you seriously worried? I'll trade my life to prevent anything like that happening. Gokudera-kun, isn't it great to have made such a reliable subordinate? What? Reborn? I said I don't want a subordinate. Besides, if 2 losers stick together, will Kyoko-chan ever have an interest? Oh, yeah. The tests in this school are a cinch, huh? And we see Gokudera has 100. Gokudera was always able to get good grades. You need to learn, Suna. And we see at the
Wild.
end, he's always gotten 100. So he's just a himbo. He's not dumb. He's he's just a himbo for explosion. Oh my
That's
god!
insane.
Now we're meeting so many goats tonight. Target 5, Yamamoto Takeshi.
Oh my god, look, he's got the little martini glass.
Mm-hmm. I like how he has a separate
Love
little
that.
bath for Leon too.
Do you think Leon just became the bath and then retained his face? You know what I mean?
That'd
Also,
be
that's a cool duck. That's a cool duck.
that is a cool duck. It's not a gold duck or a Psyduck, but it's definitely a cool duck.
Wild. Is that like a regional variant?
Oh man, hold up. Are we cooking? Is Magmar? Just kidding.
You mean Boober?
Booby.
No, Boober. That's his Japanese name. It's Boober.
Oh, I was talking about Mai's dead Pokemon. Spoilers for Pokemon D&D. Oh no, Booby's the Bidoof. What was the Psyduck's name?
Yeah.
Ah, fuck it. I don't care about that right
I
now.
forgot.
We're reading Peak. Are we done choosing teams? Just one left. I'm saying you can have the no good Suna on your team. No way, we don't want to lose. He was amazing at volleyball, but we know he sucks at baseball. Ah, PE is such a pain. Gokudera-kun went to resupply his dynamite. I'll be back in a bit. So I thought it would be finally more peace. So now he's gotta go make that shit.
That's crazy. He's got to re-up.
Isn't it alright? Just join our team. Are you serious, Yamamoto? You don't have to let that loser in. Don't be so stingy. I just have to keep them from hitting, right? Well, if Yamamoto is saying so, alright. That's the first time. The first time I've been accepted onto a team other than Rochambeau.
I'll shampoo you for it.
Fuck that. I hate that game.
Traditionally, it's just rock, paper, scissors. It's not actually hitting people in the nuts, I think.
Really? Man, my family's fucked up.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's kind of like it's kind of like kendo in my family, where it's like, hey, I'll Rochambeau you for it, and as soon as you agree, it's first to get it. And it's from that freshman who's the baseball team starter and has everyone's full trust and respect, Yamamoto. Oh, sorry. You should use one arm. Nice, Yamamoto. Hail, baseball freak. Takeshi's so hot. Yamamoto is so amazing. If only I were like that. And we see Reborn watching from a water cooler. Yamamoto. His athleticism and popularity are needed in the family. It's your fault, no good Suna. That's why I didn't want him on the team. Sweep the field by yourself. We still lost. Do it seriously, loser. I should go home. Help has arrived. Yamamoto? Sorry, it's all my fault. Just when you let me in the team, don't worry about it. It's only PE. I'm counting on you, my target stock. Aren't you amazing lately? Like in the kendo battle in the volleyball tournament. I've got you checked in my book. In comparison, I just play baseball. Like it's all I know. What? What are you talking about? It's that baseball skill that's amazing. Well, it's not going that well. Huh? Lately, no matter how much I practice, my average is dropping and my fielding is screwing up. At this rate, it'll be the first time I don't start since I began playing baseball. Slump? Suna, what should I do? You're asking me? Just kidding. Lately, you're so reliable, so I've never seen Yamamoto like this. I want to give advice, but I also don't want him to find out about Reborn. I guess more effort is the way to go, I think. Blah, I'm such a liar. Yeah. Huh? You know, I thought that was it too. We agree as I expected. Wait, really? Alright. Today, I'm remaining here and practicing like hell. I, I said something good. We see Reborn at home polishing the blicky. Um, did something good happen? Can you tell? Today, a popular kid came to me for advice. Man, what to do about that Yamamoto? Huh? How did you know? Make him your subordinate. What? You're gonna turn my classmate into a mafia member too? Absolutely not. Yamamoto is hot on baseball. I want to help Yamamoto out as a friend. You should try getting hot for once too. And we see it's not a blicky he was polishing, but a flamethrower, and he starts setting Suna on fire. Oops, that's the wrong meaning of hot. Don't say my line! Everyone! Yamamoto is about to jump off the roof! Shit just got really real. Yamamoto from our class? Him, that's impossible. There's good and there's bad pranks, you know. When he stayed after school practicing yesterday, he went too far and broke his arm. No way. It's my fault? Anyways, go to the roof, okay? And Suna is left alone in the classroom, just stunned. Suna-kun, let's go. Yeah, after I go to the bathroom. Hey, Yamamoto, this isn't funny. You're taking it too far. Sorry, but that's not true. After the baseball god threw me away, I have nothing left. No way, he's serious. The fence is rusty and it might fall any time too. What should I do? I shouldn't have said that. I can't face Yamamoto. You want to help Yamamoto as a friend, right? Then don't run away. Reborn! Wait, time out! Please stop! Ah! And Suna falls, face first, running away from Reborn. Face to face with Yamamoto. What do I do? Suna, if you came to stop me, it's no use. You should be able to understand my feelings. Huh? For someone that's called no good Suna all the time, you can understand the feeling of preferring to die over failing at everything, right? I, uh, uh, no. You and I are different, so. How arrogant of the recently awesome Suna-sama. So, you're a fine student now as opposed to me. No, that's wrong. It's because I'm no good. Unlike you, I've never put effort into one single thing. I arrogantly told you effort and such, but I've really done nothing. What I said yesterday was a lie, and I'm sorry. Saying you're so frustrated that you want to die, or that you want to die because of a career ending accident, unlike you, I've never had those kinds of intensive thoughts. In fact, I'm a pathetic person who would have regrets when dying. Thinking I'm going to die, then I should have done something with a dying will. Thinking it's a waste to die from something like this? So I can't understand your feelings. I'm sorry. Later. And after Suna coming to the realization, Yamamoto goes to reach out and he says, "Wait, Suna!" And after reaching out to Suna to try to stop Suna from leaving the awkward situation, the fence breaks. And both Yamamoto and Suna start falling to their death. Wah! And from the school window, locked and loaded, is a baby with a gun. Now is the time to get into your dying will. And as Suna falls before the window, Reborn shoots him in the face. My friend.
Also.
Oh, damn. That got me.
He got you.
Yeah, hydrate.
It's such a crazy sentence you just said also. From the school window, locked and loaded, is a baby with a gun.
Yeah, that is kind of crazy.
This series is it's unique.
Mid-air Reborn, and we see Suna's dying will. He says he wants to save Yamamoto with his dying will, and he starts running down the building at full speed. Shit, can't stop. Damn it. Additional shot. And he gets shot. I don't know where he got. He got shot in his hair whorl. Itches. It itches. And he starts growing out his hair into a spring so that he can boing, boing, boing. If you hit the Sumiji, it's the Sumiji hair growth spring bullet.
What the fuck? This is kind of wild.
No way, they're safe. That's not possible. Maybe it was some kind of joke of Yamamoto's. Using wires or something, yeah. What the hell, I was seriously worried. Suna really is a hentai, huh? Let's go, let's go. Yamamoto, are you okay? Yeah. Suna, you're amazing. Just like you said, have to do it with dying will. I don't know what I was thinking. Nothing good comes from my idiocy. Yamamoto! Thanks, Reborn. I saved Yamamoto with my dying will. This is how Suna made a close friend, but Reborn didn't think that. Family acquired. 5 minutes later, look at that, a hentai! This is embarrassing! But we see Kyoko actually smile as Suna walks by embarrassed, unable to face her. Ugh. Target 6, Russian roulette. I'm glad I can slack off when Reborn isn't around. Now that I think about it, Reborn's only possession is in that bag. He has many weapons, though. I wonder how it works. He looks around. He goes to unclick the suitcase, and as he does, he's cuffed to it immediately. And the suitcase starts getting him ready and positioned into a guillotine. And he loads up and ready to execute Suna. Ah! Ah! What are you doing, Suna? Reborn! Reborn, save me! Stop me! Stop this! Hello? I didn't know Suna-kun lived here. Can I come in? Kyoko-chan! I can't believe this. It's like a miracle. Kyoko-chan came to visit my room, even though she's alone with Reborn. I asked her to come over so I can return her money. Money? I went to a coffee shop today. I forgot my wallet, so give me an espresso on credit. What? This kid, he thinks like an old man. Hey, where are your daddy and mommy? Do you want me to take you to the police station if you're lost? Try, and the police station will be covered in blood. And he draws the gun out on the... What is this kid? Honey, if you keep joking around, I'll call the store owner. That'll make things easier. I'll pay for him. And so that's how it went. Thanks, Kyoko. Oh, I see. You don't have to worry about it. You've come all the way here. Make yourself at home. Thank you. Thank you, really, Reborn. But I'm surprised. I didn't know the cute boy I met earlier the other day is Suna-kun's little brother. I'm not his little brother. I'm Suna-kun's home to... cousin! He's my cousin! Robin! It's so lame if this brat is my home tuner. Ah, is that so? You two get along well together. I can't see my cousins easily, so I envy you. No. Kyoko-chan's in my room and talking to me. She's cute after all. She's dazzling and my heart is full. I'm joking. Don't touch me. Haha, that's such realistic acting. Amazing. You even foaming at the mouth.
Bro.
You've been surprising me lately. What does she mean? Knock, knock, knock. Hello, welcome. I'm Suna's mother. Hello, I'm Sasagawa Kyoko. Thanks for having me. My, she's cute. Suna's with such a cute girl. Isn't it good? Isn't it hard to have such this no good son as your boyfriend? Mom! No, please make yourself at home. I won't bother you. Sorry, she's always jumping to conclusions. She's clueless. I'll yell at her later. Oh, okay. Oh, why don't we play something? How about this? Wait, what are you gonna do? Don't tell us to kill each other. Of course not. It's Russian roulette. Russian roulette is a practice of placing one round in a revolver, spinning the cylinder, aiming the revolver at one's own head in a suicidal fashion, and pulling the trigger. It is indeed a life-risking way to test one's luck.
This guy should not be supervising children.
Who's gonna do that? No
Also,
way.
Suna, you gotta know the number one thing you gotta do if you find a cute girl in your room and you're in high school is you gotta show her your manga.
Or your Funko Pop
Isn't that like
collection.
the thing? Okay.
Who's gonna do that? No way. First of all, Kyoko-chan sounds fun. Huh? The bullet is for party use, so it's safe to use. And we see out of the gun comes a little cat. Of course. How cute. Let's try, Suna-kun. Okay, sounds fun. Who's gonna do the honor? Me. Okay, Kyoko. I'm getting nervous. Kyoko-chan's so cute and innocent. Bang! And we see Kyoko has a real bullet wound from her forehead. I loaded the dying will bullet. What are you doing? Oh my god, Kyoko! Kyoko-chan! If she were regretting something when she died, maybe she could come back to life with all her might. Don't be so irresponsible! Regretting something if she lives a pure and beautiful life. I doubt she has any regrets. If Kyoko-chan dies, I'll never forgive you. And we see rising from her clothes is Kyoko's dying will. And Suna has a Yamcha moment and starts bleeding out the nose. I didn't see it. And she starts roaming around in her underwear. Is that her dying will? I guess Kyoko-chan gets really quiet when she has dying will. Kyoko-chan, I wonder what she's regretting. Oh shoot, she shouldn't be going outside like that. And she grabs, Suna grabs a bunch of like sheets and clothing to like cover her up with. Yeah! Auntie, what you said earlier is unforgivable. And she walks through the wall to like confront her. If you look, this hole was shaped for me. Like, I'll ask you to retract it no matter what. And as she puts her hands on the table snaps in half. Isn't it good to have this no good son as your boyfriend? I'm mad because you labeled him like that without any consideration. Yeah! I can't believe she hated so much to be considered my girlfriend. Of course. I won't let you get away. Now, please retract it. Ah! And Suna's mom is being manhandled by this girl. And she's being choked out, foaming at the mouth. What do I do? No other way. I'll just have to use that. Reverse 1 ton. And Reborn pulls out a hammer out of his suitcase. It's just an ordinary hammer. It weighs 1 ton. And the hammer starts dragging on the ground. 1 ton? What are you plotting? Don't tell me you're... Wait! And he brings up the hammer. And he hits Kyoko on the back of the head and dislodges the bullet from her.
Okay.
The bullet came out. Kyoko-chan. Reverse 1 ton can disable the dying will bullet. Only I could use this technique, though. Now she'll think of her dying will as a dream. If you had this method, you should have used it from the beginning. But it was a weird dream. A dream where I tried to retract what Suna-kun's mom said. No good son. Aww. She didn't mind being labeled as his girlfriend. That's crazy. On the other hand, I can't stay alive if Kyoko-chan denies me so much. Do you want me to kill you? The night has grown late either way. Oh, we're meeting. Oh my god. We're
So this
here.
is interesting for a couple reasons. First of all, I gotta say the underwear gag is not. I don't like it anymore. Because now knowing that the bullets work on other people, and it worked on a teenage girl, I'm not a fan of that. But I was assuming, like whenever the other guy who was gonna jump whenever his arm got fucked up, and they were like make him part of the family. I was like, I wonder if he could shoot both of them and not just Suna, and potentially the bullet would work on somebody else. So now we do have a confirmation bullets work on anybody. So that's interesting.
We are meeting the GOAT of the series. This is my favorite character. I'm gonna say that right now. Target 7, Crybaby Lambo. And we get a cool little silhouette, little character design, little goat horns, Bovino Familia. I love it. On the first page, the answer is 3. Wrong. Boom, and he sets off dynamite in Suna's room. Where in the hell is there a home tutor who uses bombs whenever a student makes mistakes? Right here. This is how I do it. That's definitely wrong. You said you were going to study hard for your test to raise your allowance. At this rate, before my allowance rises, I'll rise to heaven. Jeez, I can't stand this. And as Suna goes to look at the window, we see a child dressed like a cow with a giant afro holding a gun pointed in the room. What the? Well, I'll do the review. I'll review what we did now. Hey, Reborn! Die, Reborn! First, the target is going to be this number. Reborn! There's a weird guy that looks like a cow. Look this way. See? Take that. Click. Huh? Oh. Crap. Yesterday I was playing Ready Go yesterday, and I used it all. Ready, go! Bang, bang, bang. And we see the tree branch that he's standing from to peer into the window, snaps underneath his feet, and he crashes to the ground. What? Reborn Coon, let's play! He starts knocking at the door, and Suna's mom answers it. She doesn't see anyone at the door, and Lambo slips by her feet. Oh, ha ha ha! Success! Long time no see, Reborn. It's me, Lambo. Whoa! He came in! Reborn! Do you know him? Remember this formula. Hey! Don't ignore me! I'll kill you, damn it! And Reborn just swats him away like a fly out into the fucking, into the wall. How dreadful! I wonder what kind of relationship these two have. Ow. That must have hurt. I must have tripped over something. I, Lambo-san, 5 years old, from Italy, a hitman from the Bovino Familia, tripped. Favorite foods are grapes and candy. I, Lambo-san, who met Reborn at a bar, just tripped. Ah ha 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 ha. He's trying so hard introducing himself. So yeah, let me try again. Yo, Reborn, it's me, Lambo. With that formula, solve this. Yeah. I can ignore him too now, right? Oh yeah, I brought a lot of souvenirs from Italy this time. Oh, what's this? Kiritapano? Wiggle wiggle. Tolerate. Hey, isn't he crying over there? Oh. This time, I borrowed a lot of weapons from the boss that are passed down from the Bovino family. He's attempting to change his approach. Ta-da! The 10-year bazooka. Those who are shot with this can for 5 minutes switch with themselves 10 years in the future. That I'm curious about. But this is only a simple presentation. It'll be a waste, so I'm gonna put it away. And he goes to try to stuff it in his bag, and he says, "Oh, I did find something good. Oh ho ho, what might this be?" "What? A hand grenade?" "Correct!" He pulls the pin on it and throws it towards Reborn. "Die, Reborn!" As the grenade makes its way towards Reborn, Reborn, without even breaking a sweat, swats the grenade back in Lambo's face and launches Lambo and the grenade out the window, and it explodes on him. Let's go to the next question. You didn't have to do that much. You know that, right? I don't know him. Either way, if it's the Bovino family, they're a rather small mafia group. I don't associate with those who rank lower. Oh, awesome. Suna! What? Come here. He's Reborn Kun's friend, right? Did they fight? Suna, you're older than those two, so be the middleman and settle it out. I'm gonna make dinner, so I'm gonna leave it all to you. I don't want to do that. Hey, let's go. His tears and snot are seeping in, and we see he's like clinging to Suna's leg, like crying into it. I'm gonna call Reborn for you, okay? No! And he's scared with fear, and so Suna ends up taking a walk with Lambo out and about through the town. Why do I have to care with him? He won't stop crying either. It looks like I made him cry. Here, you like to eat candy, right? Lambo's dream is to be the boss of the Bovino family and make all of humanity bow down to me. This kid is saying some crazy stuff while crying. But my boss told me to defeat the super first class Hitman Reborn. He's super first class? Oh, yeah. You really met Reborn before? Yeah! When I was taken to the bar, by the first time, my boss, he was sitting at the counter. We spoke a lot, even if it was our first time meeting. While Lambo was eating his favorite grapes, Reborn was blowing bubbles with his gum from his nose. That means he's sleeping. Well, since you stopped crying, I'm gonna go home. It's time for dinner. And Lambo doesn't let go of Suna's leg. And he says, "Fine. The more the merrier." "It's not fine. Why should I be happy about eating dinner surrounded by kids? I'm going out to deliver the circular bulletin next door, so be good." "Reborn, do something. I can't handle this kid." "Oh, sure, ignoring me." And as Lambo takes a gulp, he throws his knife at Reborn. Reborn parries it with his fork without missing a beat to eat his spaghetti and parries it right back into Lambo's forehead. "Learn already." Lambo starts crying and pulls the blade out from his head and says, "Wah! What's he planning to do while crying?" And he pulls out the 10-year bazooka. And he shoots himself with it. Boom. And out from the bazooka says, "Goodness, it seems like I was brought back 10 years with the 10-year bazooka." What is this person? Ah, long time no see, young 10th Vongola. Thank you for taking care of me 10 years ago. I'm the crybaby, Lambo. What? Say what? The person shot with the 10-year bazooka swaps with their self from 10 years in the future for 5 minutes. And we get a little Steins Gate diagram of how they are thinking time travel would
The
work.
implications of this is crazy. Like, what?
Notice how he addresses him, and oh man, it's kind of, it's kind of crazy, I know. No way! This dandy-looking guy is that Calbra? Hey, Reborn, I changed, didn't I? I'm Lambo, the one you kept ignoring. And Reborn continues to suck down his spaghetti. Still ignoring? Jeez, looks like I have to use my skills then. I'll show you just how much I've changed in the 10 years. Thunder, set! And he puts some horns on his head, and now lightning is crackling from them. My horns are 1,000,000 volts. What? It can't be! Dine, Reborn! Electrical Cornata! And it means electric horns. And as he goes to stab Reborn, Reborn stops it effortlessly with just his fork. And as Lambo stops just before being stabbed, tolerate. Why? He didn't change. Or more like Reborn is really scary. Hey, Suna, I told you to be the middleman. Wah! He's back to normal. Lambo-kun says he wants to be friends with Reborn-kun. He wants to be Reborn-kun's friend? Well, he was trying hard to get his attention after all. He is such a stubborn kid. I lied! Die! And he throws a bunch of grenades at Reborn, but Reborn uses his empty plate from the spaghetti to deflect the grenades back towards Lambo, and they all explode in the next room over. Mama, I want more. And we see that's the end of the first volume. Find Reborn. Oh, I'm not doing this shit. There's a lot of different Reborns on the screen though. Find Lambo too.
Yeah, this is interesting. I don't know how to process, I guess, Lambo's existence or his power with the bazooka, but I'm sure they'll cook on it.
It's kind of crazy. It's the implication, like when he like, thanks for taking care of me for those 10 years, like so crazy implications and setup.
It's definitely wild. I think that I'm still kind of adapting because some of it is a lot more Toon Force than I was expecting from like shonen. You know what I mean? Like it happens, but usually like that kind of stuff is like, I don't know. It's super cracked and it's used in a humorous way. It's like it's very interesting, because I'm wondering like I still just don't know enough about Reborn, I guess. You know what I mean? But without like really trying to form solid opinions on him outside of just like as a comedic element, like this is really interesting. Based off of the first volume, if I were reading this by myself, I'm not positive if I would stick it out. But based off of the things that I've heard about this series and how hype it gets later down the line, I'm definitely more curious than ever. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I have always, and I gotta get closer to my mic. I've always said that Reborn is an anime where you have it will never pass the 3 episode test. It's something you have to constantly push yourself through to get to that peak because it's a very slow burn. It's a very weird way of telling the story, but like when it's all said and done, it's all really good and peak. I don't know how they are able to like. I really like it, but it's not something I like openly recommend to people. It's something like when I recommend it, I'm like, hey, it's kind of a chore to get through the first like 20 episodes, 20 chapters, but when you get there, you'll get there, and you won't be able to put it down. We've already got like even more goats on the screen, like on the second volume opening.
Yeah.
Like,
Like I think it's kind of a product of a different time in that like now when you see like a new shonen series hit, they have to establish very quickly like
like
some, like, obviously there's like a end goal, like I want to be the Wizard King, you know, I want to be, you know, the number one hero, I want to be the Hokage, etc., etc., etc. But there's also like some level of like just like, I'm just gonna say it, it's aura. Like a lot of shonen
Yeah,
today, it's just like right out the gate. It's, if it's
to
not the
hero,
MC, it's like their teacher or their rival or something like that, or like
eldritch
some
being. There's some
entity
aura. Yeah.
has this like really gripping, like there's just like this huge plot twist that happens right away. Some of them try to tug at your heartstrings right out the gate, some of them do all of these things, which is like, it's, but there's like, there's always like a hook outside of just establishing like the core plot, and like we know that this guy's going to be mafia boss one day, and we do get this kind of like
That
uh
that's even
student,
crazier. They
you
even
know,
confirmed
teacher
it.
relationship.
Is like when Lambo came
Yeah,
from the future, he said, "Hey, what's up, young 10th generation?" Like he's like it's literally established like 10 years in the future.
yeah, yeah.
He's
So
he's
it has established the plot, like so it did it right out the gate, like almost immediately. It established like what the overarching plot is going to be, but it didn't like, I don't, you see like in the first episode of a lot of these things, they'll put a substantial amount of the budget to just like this crazy wow factor. And you'll see in a lot of like first volumes, there's something similar to that that's being done in the source materials, and it's kind of different from how it used to be, because this was back when anime and manga were still not anywhere near as mainstream as they've gotten today, and so they like didn't really need to necessarily worry too much about the hook. Like you'll see a lot of series these days that are going to try to front load everything that you need to know about the show into the title, and that's how we get these crazy long series, because they're trying to as quickly as possible get you hooked. Whereas this, it does like an honest attempt instead of like a forced attempt. Does that make sense?
yeah. I like
Because like the meta has changed since this came out. Is basically what I'm saying. It's like it's definitely changed, and like I, as somebody who was consuming this type of media back then, I it's kind of refreshing in a sense that we're not just getting like max aura or like crazy shit right out the
I
gate,
think
and
we
like
have
it's, I can appreciate the slow burn as a One Piece fan, you know.
yeah, and I think we have a I think we have very unique perspectives. I'd like to add because we have gotten to witness the birth the creations and birthing of like new modern shonen greats in manga where I think it's safe to say I think Kagurabachi and Centuria are redefining what shonen has done in the last decade. Nay, it's like I think it's an essential read for like 2020 onward. Like that encapsulates like what shonen is at that time. To compare it to this and like first chapter to first chapter, they both have like beefier intros and establishing what an end goal is, establishing the main character and core themes and plot, and like while as much it is cool to come back in time, it is cool to also see how far shonen has come and what the artists are doing today versus what was happening back then. I guess not to say that this is bad or worse, but it's different, and I like
No,
to
no, no.
see
It's
like
just, yeah, it's definitely, it's kind of like when we do our retro 3 episode tests. It's
yeah.
like I'm viewing it through a different lens than something like Centuria or Kagurabachi, just because they're currently running, they're fresher, and they're targeting a different audience also. So it's like there's so many different lenses that like certain series are going to pass through, and I just wanted to be, I guess, as like for somebody who may be tuning into the Twitch right now or to the VOD later on YouTube, like this, it's so, some people might not consider that. So it's like I feel like it's something that should be stated. You know, this is it's definitely kind of like a product of a previous era of shonen, and I think that there's some slippery slopes when it comes to previous eras of shonen, but this is like so far mostly across the board. I am enjoying it, and I'm looking forward. Like something that I also talk about a lot with like the 3 episode test that we do, and this being the end of the first volume here. So I think this is like a pseudo equivalent, depending on pacing, like where we would kind of wind up after 3 episodes or so. It's like I look for potential, and I look for like there's a lot of obviously room for growth here with Suna. And there's a lot of these crazy wacky powers that we still haven't gotten. um some of them kind of took me out, like the hairspring thing. I was like, what are we doing? But it's goofy, so it's like I'm not necessarily going into this. I wasn't sure, like, am I gonna be only expecting action, only comedy, or what, like blend like a 30-70, 60-40, or what, or is there gonna be these emotional heart pulls? Is there gonna, so it's like me figuring out kind of like where to stand and what to expect from this. It's kept me on my toes, because as soon as I start to expect one thing, it starts to do kind of this other thing, and it's like it does seem to lead comedy first, at least for this part. But I don't know, I'm not going to hold it to that same standard for the whole 400 plus chapters that it is. And I'm interested to see how it will evolve. And I'm not somebody who typically gravitates towards comedy in anime and manga. Like if it's like a thing that's there, I can enjoy it for the most part. But a lot of like anime and manga that brand themselves as comedy, and that's like the main goal of the series, I just don't find the bits landing a lot for me. This all seems much more palatable than like a lot of like the niche humor that I don't always get from other series. So it's like I think they're doing a pretty good job so far.
Yeah, no, that makes me so incredibly happy to hear you say that. I mm. Lambo's the goat. I fucking it's a
It's an interesting character dynamic.
he just cries, man. He's just crying. He wants his grapes. Um, man, I love Future Lambo too. He's so cool. Like it's like I could say Lambo's the goat, and then you don't know which Lambo I'm talking. But
I still gotta see more from my reptilian overlord friend. But
oh,
are
Leon. Oh
we're
yeah.
2 hours deep. Yeah. Are we wanting to call it here or push forward? Is there like a stopping point soon after this?
This could be a good stopping point, but I'm good to keep going if you want to keep going.
I am starving, so I would be fine with this
Yeah.
at the first volume and then picking up at volume 2 next week if you're
Heck
cool with
yeah.
that.
Heck yeah. That'll be dope. So yeah, chat. Make sure you tune in next Thursday. We'll be picking up volume 2. We got the goat in the lower left to get ready for it. We got a bunch of goats on the page, honestly, to get ready for it. It's kind of crazy. Like we're still filling out the family, and we'll learn what that all entails next stream. Make sure you check us out on the 3 episode test. We'll be doing that not next week, the week after. Um, Make sure you go check out our boy Jacoby D streams. Oh man, is there a way I can? I think I can. I am a good Twitch streamer. I do know
You
how
can
to
rate
do
him,
it.
yeah.
I'm like, yeah, I know how to do that. Boom, and then we look for Jacoby. Boom. All right. All right. So we get ready to start raid. All right. Everyone's getting ready to raid. So have
Huge.
a good stream. Uh, bye,
Peace,
y'all.
peace. Take it easy, yo.